That's what we do. That's what we do. Come on, come on. What's up, y'all? That's what I'm talking about. Tap it up. Continue to tap the screen. Appreciate it, y'all. Appreciate it. We're gonna get this thing going. We're gonna get it going, get it going, get it going. Good morning, everybody. I'm getting ready to talk about relationship. Relationship prerequisite. Thank you, Lotus Being. Thank you. Relationship prerequisite is what I'm getting ready to talk about. Thank y'all for coming in, joining the live. Everybody that's coming in the room. TikTok. I see y'all over here on YouTube and Kick. All right. Thank you. Relationship prerequisite is what I'm getting ready to talk about. If you didn't know, you're getting ready to know that there is a prerequisite when it comes to relationship. And it is a prerequisite that God set. Not Tony, God. It is a standard whereby every relationship needs to adhere to. Every relationship needs to understand, and every relationship needs to follow. Okay? Prerequisite. If you ever did any college, you went to college, you know what prerequisites are. You know what a prerequisite means, right? This is a requirement prior to. Prerequisite. Well, a relationship has a prerequisite. I want you to get that. A relationship has a prerequisite. Prior to getting into it, you need to understand the standard whereby the relationship carries. The standard this relationship must have. If you're going to get in one, if you're going to do it right. Like I always say, if you follow God's principle, hello, I see y'all over there on YouTube. What's up? Hello. If you follow God's principle, we'll do this thing better than we ever did it before. I don't know if y'all believe that or not, but I'm gonna say it again. If you follow God's principle, we'll do relationships better than we ever had before. We follow God's word. It's imperative to pay attention to the word, uncover what the word says. But if we follow it, it'll be something magnificent. So there is a prerequisite, as I say, to relationships. So let's get started. Again, thank y'all. Continue to tap the screen. If you don't mind over here on YouTube, I think whatever it is, we do over here. If you can keep the chat, keep the chat lit up. Every time you do a comment in the chat on YouTube, it helps the algorithm over here too. So I don't know, whatever you can do, like whatever, however you do it over there on YouTube, that's the way, that algorithm works. All right. Appreciate it. But anyway, y'all know what to do over here on TikTok. Tap that screen if you don't mind. Get your daily hot meat. Keep the comments going. We appreciate it. I'm going to start with the scripture to back up this prerequisite that I'm getting ready to talk about. What volume low? You can't hear me? Can y'all hear me all right? Y'all can hear me all right? You can hear me good? Okay. Okay. All right. All right, that's what's up. All right, so let's talk about this prerequisite that we're getting ready to get from the Bible, straight from the scriptures. Because as I said, this prerequisite has nothing to do with Tony. God set the standard. 1 Timothy chapter 6 and verse 17 says this: charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches, but in the living God, who giveth us richly all things to enjoy. Who giveth us richly all things to enjoy. Well, the all things include relationship. Relationship is one of those things that God gave, who giveth us all things to enjoy. Key word, enjoy. So, the prerequisite, a relationship prerequisite, is enjoyment. You have to enjoy it. If you don't have a mindset going into the relationship of enjoying it, don't go into a relationship. We're failing before it ever starts. This is your mindset prior to entering into a relationship. You got to enjoy it. You have to enjoy each other. So it says again, God who giveth us richly, right? He giveth to us richly all things to enjoy. Enjoyment is a prerequisite for a relationship. I've come to that conclusion according to the scripture. And I don't think nobody can fight it. Because he said he gave us all things, and relationship is a part of the all things that God gave us. And he said he gave us all things to enjoy. Enjoyment is a prerequisite for a relationship. So that line alone changes how we are to approach relationship. That is your new standard when it comes to relationship. Out the gate, prior to even getting a relationship, your number one thing is what? Enjoying it. So if you can't find someone to connect with someone that you can enjoy, you know that's not the right person, because you have to enjoy the relationship. So if you don't enjoy the person, you're not going to enjoy the relationship. There's no way you can enjoy the relationship if you don't first enjoy the person. Okay, so both of you must what? Enjoy each other. There has to be a level of enjoyment that comes between you two in order for you two to enjoy the actual relationship that you have. So again, enjoyment is a prerequisite for a relationship. Most people enter relationships looking for security, validation, healing, or just escape. But according to the scripture, God didn't design life or love to be endured. He designed it to be enjoyed. Let me say that again. According to the scripture, God did not design life, love, and love to be endured. He designed it for it to be enjoyed. He don't want you to endure each other, endure it. He wants you to enjoy it. In your past relationships, I would just go on a limb and say you've endured it. Some of you already know what it is to endure a relationship, endure a person, and not enjoy the person or enjoy the actual relationship. It makes sense. It makes perfect sense. God didn't create relationship for you and I to endure it. but to enjoy it. Period. So if we miss this concept, if we miss that understanding, we will build relationships that feel like work instead of life. We don't want to be building a relationship that feels like work. We want it to feel like life. Not work, life. Anything you enjoy, anything that you enjoy doing, it's not work. You don't consider it work when you enjoy it. Time flies when you're enjoying it. It happens with, it comes with ease when there's enjoyment. So, there's nobody on the planet, y'all. Thank you. There's no one on the planet who is for relationships more than God. God is for relationship more than you are. Nobody ever have to say, if it be God's will for me to have a relationship. It is his will. What is his will is written in stone, and you don't ever have to ask or say those words to yourself, well, if it's God's will, then I'll get a relationship. No, it is God's will for you to have a relationship. Is it his will for you to love Jesus? Well, you don't have to say, well, if it's the Lord's will, I'll, love Jesus. No, it is his will. He already told you that. However, God wants those relationships to be something that the two individuals enjoy. So listen closely. Because God wants us to enjoy it, that means enjoying that relationship is a prerequisite. Don't you know enjoyment is a prerequisite to riches or to wealth? In the book of Ecclesiastes, enjoyment is a prerequisite for wealth. See, God give us all things richly to enjoy, and even wealth has a prerequisite, and the prerequisite is to enjoy it. Thank you. What was that? Brownie won. Enjoyment, y'all, that's the prerequisite. So, number one, let's get going. Number one, you cannot offer enjoyment if you don't live in it. You cannot offer enjoyment if you don't live in it. Thank you, C. Murph. A relationship is not supposed to be two people surviving each other. Who on earth is going to do that? No way on earth will I have there's no way would I have a relationship where I got to survive it. Thank you, Rosina. Who want that? A relationship is not supposed to be two people surviving each other. It's two people experiencing life together. Good morning. It is two people experiencing life together. It's two people enjoying. It's not two people surviving each other. Right? But here's a hard truth. If you're anxious, suspicious, constantly just worrying, thank you. Right? Constantly worrying. You're always worrying about what's next. Thank you. You can drain the very thing God intended to enjoy. Don't drain the thing that God intended for you to enjoy. Don't drain the thing that God gave you to enjoy. Thank you. Enjoy it. So our behaviors matter. Our behaviors matter. Again, thank you. If you're suspicious all the time, if you're constantly worrying, if you're just constantly thinking about what's next, you drain it because you can't enjoy it with that type of mentality. Good morning. You cannot. It is impossible to enjoy. Thank you, Ms. Kenny. Impossible. If your mind is constantly on tomorrow, you never can enjoy today. That's why God speaks against all of this worrying about tomorrow. Thank you. Tomorrow take care of itself. But today is the day that the Lord has made. Rejoice, be glad in it today. Thank you. You can't enjoy the now for thinking about next. Enjoy your now. Enjoy all of your moments that you have. You know why? One of the biggest reasons, because we don't know if it's the last moment. We don't know when the last moment will be. But while we have this opportunity in time, let's seize the moment. Let's take advantage of it. Let's enjoy what we have. Practice enjoying the day and enjoying the person that you have. Practice enjoying each other. Enjoyment is a prerequisite for a relationship. Some people don't ruin relationships because they're bad people. They ruin them because they don't know how to be present. I'm going to say that again. Some people don't ruin relationships because they are bad people. They ruin them because they don't know how to be present. You have to know how to be present. You have to be present. You have to be in the now, in the today. That's present. That's seeing all of the flowers that today is giving. To see all the beauty that today is giving you to behold. So many people don't ruin relationships because they're bad people. They ruin them because they don't know how to be present. That's living in the now. The now. So enjoyment requires peace in spirit. Peace in your spirit. There's no way that we can have enjoyment if we don't have peace in our spirit. So enjoyment requires peace in our spirit. Peace in your spirit. Enjoyment requires confidence in your identity. How can you enjoy and if you're not confident in who you are? You must be confident in your identity, confident in who you are. And you're not worried about nothing else. You're confident in your identity. It don't matter who shows interest in your person. That don't make a difference. Thank you, Pastor. It don't make a difference who think your person is just as beautiful as she can be. Your man is just as fine as he can be. Don't make a difference. Confidence in your identity. How can you enjoy it when you're not confident? People are going to be people. And you can't stop people from being people. You can't stop people from liking what they see. You can't stop it. As a matter of fact, it should make you feel good. Why isn't it making you? It's supposed to make you feel good. That's a beautiful thing. You're supposed to know why they like your woman. Darn it, you liked her. That says a lot. You see what I'm saying? Is you because you like her. If you know your taste, right? So if your taste is on a certain level, you supposed to know, shoot, man, everybody gonna like her. And that's a beautiful thing. Who cares? Confidence in your identity. Confidence in your identity. What up, Lex? Confident in your identity. All right? So you have to learn how to sit in a moment and feel joy without fear interrupting it. We have to learn how to sit in a moment, right? And sit in a moment and feel joy without fear interrupting it at all. Number 2, worry is the silent destroyer of enjoyment. Worry is a silent destroyer of relationship, of enjoyment, should I say. Worry. Worry is the silent destroyer of enjoyment. The scripture said God gives us all things to enjoy, meaning there is abundance in the experience. There is abundance in the experience, not just the outcome. Worry is the silent destroyer of enjoyment. God gives us all things to enjoy. There is abundance in the experience. Worry says, what if it doesn't last? Worrying says, what if they leave? Worrying says, what if something goes wrong? So instead of enjoying the relationship, you start monitoring it. You start monitoring the relationship instead of enjoying the relationship. And that's what a lot of people get caught up in, unknowing to them. They are monitoring the relationship instead of enjoying the relationship. What if it doesn't last? What if it doesn't go wrong? Worry. I'm telling you, worry is a silent destroyer of enjoyment. So instead of enjoying the relationship, you start monitoring the relationship. You're not supposed to be monitoring the relationship. You're supposed to enjoy the relationship. Just looking, you got a flashlight looking for every little thing. Look, calm down. Good Lord, calm down. Take a break. That's a destroyer to the enjoyment. Let it breathe. Let it live. Let it do what it's supposed to do. Stop monitoring it and enjoy it. When you monitoring it, you turn conversations into interrogations. When you monitoring it, you turn love into pressure. When you monitoring it, you turn moments into measurements. You measure everything when you're monitoring it. And monitoring is a danger. You'll be in danger of doing something that you don't want. You'll be in danger of losing that relationship because that relationship is built and supposed to be enjoyable. Thank you. Enjoy it. And so now when you're doing all of this monitoring, you're turning conversations into interrogations, love into pressure, moments into measurements. Now the relationship feels heavy. Not because love is missing, but because enjoyment is absent. And so now it feels heavy. And what can happen is this: you can sabotage what you got. Many people sabotage relationships, and you know what? They'll never admit that they sabotaged it. They never will see that they did it. And all they would do is continue to repeat their same old way about them over and over in every relationship they get into until they learn. So what you make you'll do is, again, you make the relationship feel heavy. Not because there's no love, but because enjoyment is absent. And that's what you got to be careful. That's where you have to be careful. You know, one of the big things that people need to learn, we have to learn to do? We have to learn to take care of it. Thank you. Learn to take care of it. You have to take care of what you got. Can you take care of it? Can you take care of the relationship? Now that's big. That's big for ladies. And I know when y'all hear that, y'all be like, well, hold up. Well, men got to too. Yeah, but more so the lady. And I can show you according to scripture. A man is the gate. Men are the gatekeepers to relationship. It is the man's responsibility to give it. It is the man's job, responsibility to give that relationship to her, to give that woman. When a man finds a woman, it is that man's job to give her a relationship. I want you to hear me good, because this is where a lot of ladies get mixed up at. Because you want to say, well, the man too. No, that's why you don't do your job. Because you're too focused on the man too. I'm going to tell you the man's job. Here's the man's job. When a man identifies a woman that he feel good about, that he believe will be good for his life, it is now that man's responsibility and job to give her a relationship. It's not your job to give him one. It is his job to give you the relationship. That's how y'all enter into the relationship, because the man gives it. The man give it. That's why women, when you get to know somebody, you're waiting on that man to do what? You waiting on that man to commit. You're waiting on that man to give you a relationship. A committed relationship. You're waiting on him to do it. Same thing with marriage. What are you doing? You wait on that man to do what? To ask you. You wait on that man to give you marriage. A man is the gatekeepers to the relationship. That's why when the Bible said, when a man findeth the wife, findeth a good thing, he's teaching a man, don't be afraid of commitment. Give her a commitment. Give it to her. If you find the woman that you want, if you find the woman that you feel is good for your life, our job as men is to give that lady a committed relationship. Now, what is your job after we give you a committed relationship? It is your job to what? Take care of it. Nurture it. Can you take care of a relationship? Now, that's a big one. Now, that's a whole nother teaching all by itself. And one day I'll teach that. Can you take care of a relationship? Can you take care of it? Do you know how to take care of a relationship? Somebody say, why is that my job? I'm going to teach you. I'll tell you what the Bible said. All right. A wise woman buildeth her house. What you think that means? You don't have a house to build if the man don't give it to you. He's not talking about you by yourself. What do you think? We're talking family. We're talking relationship. What you got to build if the man don't give it to you to build? You don't have nothing to build. A wise woman buildeth it. What is that? You take care of it. Now, our job is to what? To be a provider. Our job is to what? Is to lead. Our job is to what? To cultivate. Our job is to what? To tend to your needs. Your job is to what? Take care of this relationship. Can you take care of this relationship that the man gonna give you? Think about it. You want it. Every woman on here that's single, that's what you want. You want a relationship. Okay. Are you going to take care of it when you get it? Many women fail in this department of taking care of the relationship because you're too focused on, well, the man got to do it too. No, you got to do it. I'm going to give you the hard truth that sometimes your ears don't want to hear. But I'm telling you, when you do things God's way, you get God's results. You give it, take care of it. Thank you, Brother Rico. Nurture it. That's what y'all do. Y'all built to take care. Who take care of the children? Take care. Y'all, because y'all nurturers. A man is not a nurturer. A man take his butt out there and provide. A man, God told that man, you go work. You go out here and make sure your family is good. You go out here and protect your family. You protect her. You cultivate her. You cherish her. You love her the way Christ loved the church. You love her. That's what we do. So don't be talking about, well, we both got, no, your job is to take care of it. That's real talk. A lot of men abandon ship in relationships. Why? Because she's not taking care of it. A wise woman build her house. A foolish tear it down. That is just God. See, and if any woman have a problem with what I'm saying, it's because you're not there. It's because you're that woman who don't take care of relationships. If you have a problem with what I'm saying, it's because you don't take care of relationship. You think you do, but you don't. But if you start taking care of what the man give you, that's big. See, you got to understand, that's big for a man to do, is to give a woman a committed relationship. You know the responsibility that comes with that for a man. That's why God had to put in the scriptures to show us why it is so important for a man not to be afraid to commit to that woman. That's why God had to show us. That's why he had to say, listen, he who found a wife find a good thing and obtain favor from the Lord. Don't just be running around here, just running around with women, a woman here and a woman there, a little bit, there a bit, everywhere a little bit. No, go zero in on that woman that you know is good for your life And then you give her, honor her. You honor her by giving her a committed relationship. Honor that woman by giving that woman a committed relationship. Doggone it, not you get favor from the Lord. Notice he never told the woman that. He never said that to the woman. He never told the woman, you go find a husband and you obtain favor from the Lord. Give me the book, the chapter, and the verse where it say that at. Because a woman is not the keeper to relationship. The woman isn't the giver of relationship. It's the man. The man is in control of relationship. That's why the devil want to fight the man when it comes to this area. He want a man to say, well, you know what, these women today ain't no good, man. No use committing to these women. These women, man, they want and these women is that. And these, because he don't want the man to commit. The devil don't want a man to honor that woman with a commitment. A man is not honoring you if he won't commit to you. If that man won't give you a committed relationship, he doesn't honor you and he don't value you. All he wants is access to you. That's all he wants. He just wants access to you. But if that man's going to honor you, if he value you, then that man will bless you with a committed relationship. And he will show you that he'll be committed to you all the way up to the day that he say, I do to you. So he'll start practicing, right? Being committed. He'll practice being loyal. He will practice what? Loving you. He will practice what? Being a leader. He will practice cultivating. He will practice all the way up until he say, will you marry me? This is how a man honors a woman and show her what she's actually worth. Ladies, you got to get this. A man will show you what you're actually worth by honoring you with a committed relationship. If you're not worth that to him, he won't give it. And you'll be in a relationship with a man for years that never told you he's committed to you, that never gave you clarity on who you are to him. 10 toes down. And that's something no woman can, you can't force that out of a man. You can't threaten that out of a man. He either see the value in you and he do it, or he don't. That's just the bottom line. Either he will do it or he won't. And ladies, y'all got to pay attention to that. That you can't just waste time with someone that just love access to you, but won't commit to you. Won't practice. Hear this word very well. Won't practice commitment. Won't practice being committed and loyal to you. Because a man has to first put it in practice before he ever become a husband. He practice it as your boyfriend before he ever become your husband. He have to practice loyalty as your boyfriend before he ever become your husband. He have to practice loving you the right way as your boyfriend before he become your husband. He have to practice this. And so if a man is not ready and willing to practice these attributes with you as your boyfriend, you looking at a man that ain't gonna never be your husband. And I don't care how much you see him as your husband, he ain't gonna ever be your husband because he won't practice it as your boyfriend. Because whatever a man values, he take care of. Whatever he values, he will take care of it. So if he value you, he's going to take care of you. If he value the relationship on that level, he is going to take care of it. He will give you absolute clarity. This is who you are. Here's where we're going. This is who I see you as my. If he believed that you will be his wife one day, the man will tell you, I see you as my wife. So embrace that if you get that. But if you don't get that, you ain't got nothing. You just spinning the block. So it is. I wanted to just convey. It is a lot for a man to commit to a woman because of the responsibility that comes with it. It is a responsibility. I don't care what nobody says. It is a great responsibility that comes with committing to a woman. And what this man is saying, that he is now willing to do. You're worth sacrifice. You're worth discipline. You're worth me forsaking certain things. You're worth it. You're worth me having self-control. You're worth it. If he's going to commit to you, that's what he's saying. You are worth it. So if he give you that, you mean to tell me it's not your job to take care of it? Make it make sense to me. Please make that make sense. Make it make sense. You got to take care of it. So if that man's going to do it, if he is going to be that man that God called him to be and operate in those principles that way, you trying to tell me it is not your job as a woman to take care of what he's giving you? Something's wrong with you. You don't need a man because you ain't ready yet. You love the idea of having a man, but you're not ready to take care of that man. You just love the idea of having a man, but you don't know how to take care of that man. That's just the bottom line. Because of the responsibility, because of all that we have to invest, because of the weight that is on our shoulders. When a man is serious about committing to a woman and what he is saying he is now going to do as a man, listen, he is going to deny all of his passions that he had. He's going to deny his ways, how he was raised, the way he was, the things that he did. Thank you. That was just embedded in him. But now that man has grown up. Thank you. And now he's going to be a grown man. Now he became a man and he's going to put away childish things. You know what I mean? When I became a man, I act like a man. I mean, when I was a child, I act like a child. I talked like a child. I did things like a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. I'm a man now. So he's being more disciplined with his finances. He's not being foolish with his money. He's a man now. He's saving something. He's saving money now. He has vision for tomorrow. He's putting away that all of that which was embedded in him, that they told him it was good and cool to have multiple women and run women and play a player, you know, from all of the men that he looked up to coming up as a young man. Teaching him it's cool, boy, to have multiple women, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Little player, pimping, big pimping. He thought that was cool. Thank you, T Breezy. But now he found a woman that he can live life with, that he feel, that connects with him. No, I don't want to mess this up. I don't want to do her wrong. I want to live up to a certain standard. I want to be a different man. I want to be a man now that can focus on that one woman and pour into her and give her what she needs from me as that man. So now let me put it into practice. Let me be satisfied with her, full of her love. Full of her love. That I don't need nobody else. That it don't make no difference of what I see out there that I love. I'm full of what I have. And I'm satisfied. I don't need to taste the fruit no more. I don't need to pick the apple off another tree no more. I'm good with what I got. I'm happy with what I have. And so what he's going to do, now let me give her, because she deserves a committed relationship from me. She's a woman that I value, so she deserves a committed relationship from me. I choose you. I choose you. So check it out, though. Check it out. So once he chooses you, guess what he's going to do? That's why I say, ladies, you have to take care of that. You take care of that relationship. Because now, what is he going to do? For those of you still trying to say, well, you got both. No, both of you got to take care of it. But doggone it, he is taking care of it by being what he has said he's going to be. He's taking care of it by not cheating on you. He's taking care of it by loving you the way you're supposed to be loved. He's taking care of it by being a provider. He's taking care of it. What do you think he's doing? He's taking care of it by protecting you. He's taking care of it by cherishing you. He's taking care of it. What do you think he's doing? So now that he have you, now he's going to put this into operation. And if you don't see that, something like I say, you ain't ready for no man. Please go sit down somewhere. You just want the illusion of a man because you're not ready to take care of a man. Not a good one anyway. You may can take care of something else, but you can't take care of no good man. A good man, oh, he going to require you to take care of that. Oh, that's required. Because he's coming in blazing. He's coming in being the man he's supposed to be. Oh, he going to require you to take care of this thing. Take care of him. Honor him. Honor that man. Your Bible says, he that leadeth well is worthy of honor. Well, doggone it, is he a leader? Then he's worthy of honor. Honor him. See, that's how you take care of it. You honor him. You don't down him. You don't degrade him. You don't nitpick with him. You honor him. You elevate him. Come on. And he's going to continue to give you. He's going to continue to go out there in this world. And it don't make no difference how the devil try to come in to disrupt what y'all got. Nah, he's a strong man. And he's happy with you. And he's not letting the devil get in. Do you understand? See, the Bible says before the devil can come in and steal the goods out of your house, he first got to bind the strong man. He got to get to that strong man. But he can't get to the strong man, so he can't touch the house. Because he's out there standing 10 toes down. He's the same man in your face and when he's not in your face. This man is happy. This man is building. Thank you. This man is satisfied with the woman that he chose. And if you can't see that, something's wrong. You have to see that. So you have to take care of it. If I'm talking all right, let me see some choo-choo trains. Y'all know how I go over here. Come on, let's see can we get, let me see 3 of them things go up, y'all. See can we hit this, if I'm talking all right. Thank you, Creole. If I'm a little too heavy for you, you know, I get it. But I'm not, I'm not apologizing because it's real. This real talk. Everybody, we want all these relationships and we got to function in them. We got to function in these things. Yeah, we got to function in them now. We got work to do. Thank you. It's just what to do in them. We got to treat them. We got to treat them right. We got to treat it right. There's work to do. God got it. No, he don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. God got it if you got it. God don't do no work for you in your relationship. You got to work. If you want it, do it. Even with him, ain't no God got it. Even with your own personal relationship with God, ain't no God got it. No, draw nigh to me, I'll draw nigh to you. You got to move. You got to work. Ain't no God got nothing. You got to take care of that thing. He bless you with it. What you gonna do with it? He don't interfere. You make it whatever you want to make it. Here it is. Is it a blessing, God? It sure is. Or do you see that is a blessing? Well, are you going to treat it like it's a blessing? Are you going to take care of it like it's a blessing? All of that is on you. That's not on God. God don't step in and do nothing. It's on you. You take care of it. God blessed me with this car. I always wanted a Porsche. And look what God did. God did it. He gave me the Porsche. Okay, is God going to put gas in it? Is God going to change the oil? Is God going to put coolant in the system? Is God going to wash it and keep it clean? Is God going to vacuum it out? No. God ain't going to do none of that. It is your job to take care of it. If he supplied the need, you take care of what he supplied. If he blessed you with it, it's your job to take care of it. So everybody got a part to play. I was showing y'all ladies what's your part, and I ran down what is that man's part. Notice when I talk about the man, notice all those things I list off. See, if I got your ear, if you notice when I talk about the man and what we're gonna do, notice how I just went down the list. Notice I went down the list. Love you like God love you, protect you, provide for you, cultivate, tend to your needs. Notice I just ran down the list, and then I came back and I said he gonna give you that. Take care of it. You see what I'm saying? And some women have a problem with that one little easy thing. That's why you ain't ready for no relationship. If that's you, you just love the illusion, the thought of it, but you're not ready for it. You're not ready for it. You just like the thought of it. You like the thought of not being alone. You just like the thought of having somebody. But you don't know how to take care of that somebody. You understand what I'm saying? All this weight I put on the man's shoulders. Well, not me, God. All that I put on that man. I said, look at this. All this man got to do. Look at all this man doing. Boom, boom. Look at this is what the man doing. And then I came to the woman and said, now he gonna give you that, take care of it. And then some of y'all, well, he got to do it too. You ain't ready. You just ain't ready. And I want to speak straight to you and give you the truth. You ain't ready if that's you. You're not ready. Get yourself ready. Get yourself ready. That's all. Get yourself ready, because you ain't ready. Bottom line, like it or not, that's what it is. Thank you. I'm not talking about it. I just saw somebody here ask me, what if the man, now I'm going to start reading comments because I'm teaching, so I ain't going to get into all this. But she said, what if the man doesn't do any of that, but tells you to be, peas and cheeks? I'm not talking about that man. I'm not talking about him. You don't have to say yes to that man. That's not the man I'm talking about. I'm talking about this man that I'm talking about. I'm talking about this grown, mature man that want a woman that is giving you this. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. That man. I ain't talking about no other man. No other kind of man. There's all kind of men out here who's not ready and who won't do it. And that'll play with you. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about this man that is ready for commitment. A man that is not about games. He don't play no games. He's just as serious and stern as he can be. And he ain't playing no games. He say what he mean, and he mean what he says. And he's ready to be that man for you. That's the man I'm talking about. That's the type of man I'm talking about. And I'm saying when that man comes, and that man, he's presenting this to you, and he's ready to be that for you. You take care of that. You don't treat that like you treated your last person or the person before that. Because you're going to lose that man, because he ain't going to put up with it. You know why he won't put up with it? Because he know his value. He know his worth. He know his value, and he know his worth. That's why it's imperative you to take care of it. Imperative to take care of it. When he's going to present that and be that. So if you're not ready for that, if you can't do that, then you're not ready. You're not ready for a relationship. Because a wise woman build her house. She don't tear it down. How you going to fight the scripture? A wise woman build her house. She don't tear it down. How you think in Proverbs chapter 31 in verse 11 says the heart of a husband safely trusts her. Is that a woman that's taking care of her man? Is that a woman that's taking care of what he gave her? For the heart of him to safely trust her, don't that speak volumes? Don't that speak a testament to that woman? Do it or don't it? It either do or it don't. It either do or it don't. It do or it don't. It speaks to who that woman is. It speaks to who she is. And that's why it was highlighted and pointed out. The heart of her husband does safely trust her. Because it speaks to the woman that she is. A very wise woman that built her house. And that man is at ease with her. That man is safe with her. Period. It speaks to her. It speaks to the type of woman she is. and how she take care of what she got. That's why if you get around foolish talking with women who don't understand, they'll mess you up. Thank you. That's just facts. Take it however you want to take it. Number 3, stop treating relationships like life insurance policies. Number 3, stop treating relationships like life insurance policies. Stop treating relationships like life insurance policies. Now, what does that mean? Well, too many people approach love like they're trying to secure a future instead of experiencing a connection. Stop treating relationships like life insurance policies. Thank you, Renee. Again, too many people approach love like they are trying to secure a future instead of experiencing a connection. Don't you want to experience the connection? Why are you trying to just secure a future? Experience the connection. You don't need a person to guarantee tomorrow. Thank you, Mitchie. You don't need a person to guarantee tomorrow. You need a person you can genuinely enjoy today. What the heck good is trying to guarantee tomorrow when you're not even enjoying today? Please make it make sense. Please make that make sense. What are you so big on and trying to guarantee tomorrow you can't even genuinely enjoy today? Here's the truth. A relationship that is not enjoyable in the present will never magically become fulfilling in the doggone future. I'm going to say that again. A relationship that is not enjoyable in the present will never magically become fulfilling in the future. Why worry about tomorrow if you don't even have today, if you don't have today correctly, or enjoying today the right way? Treating relationships like life insurance policies. So trying to secure a future instead of experiencing a connection today. And you waste all that time worrying about tomorrow. And what if tomorrow never comes? You miss today. You totally miss today worrying about tomorrow. And tomorrow never came. You have to be of the mindset tomorrow will take care of itself. I'm in the right now. You have to be in the right now. You can't enjoy tomorrow. You have to enjoy today. You have to enjoy today. You can't enjoy a year from now. You have to enjoy today. So I say again, you don't need a person to guarantee tomorrow. You need someone you can genuinely enjoy today. Enjoying it in the present is where it is. And you got to be willing to enjoy it in the right now. Number 4. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. Thank you, thank you. Number 4. If I'm talking all right, just a little choo-choo up there, y'all, if I'm talking all right today. If I'm saying anything, that's okay. And if you can, so you can get a choo-choo train. Number 4, God is the source of joy. Thank you, Wani. God is the source of joy, not the relationship. God is the source of joy. God is the source of joy. The scripture doesn't say your partner gives you all things to enjoy. It says God gives you all things to enjoy. So if God gives us all things to enjoy, then the source of our joy is God. He is the source of our joy. That means your joy should not depend on their mood. Your joy that means your peace should not depend on their behavior. And your happiness should not depend on their consistency. God is the source of my joy. Period. When you expect a person to produce what God supplies, you create pressure that they were never designed to carry. So you don't see how to send a super chat. I don't think the super chat is unlocked yet on YouTube. The super chat is not unlocked yet. That's why you can't send it. They haven't unlocked it yet. But we're working on it. That's why y'all did. Thank you. Let me say it again. When you expect a person to produce what God supplies, you create pressure they were never designed to carry. God is the reason for your joy. God is. God is the center of your joy. God is. Because even on a bad day, He's still a good God. I'll keep you in perfect peace if you keep your mind on me. You cannot expect a person to produce what only God can supply. Period. So then what do? Well, we make a decision to do what? To enjoy what we got. Because God gives us all things freely to enjoy. So then, let's enjoy. Let's enjoy. Because that is definitely the prerequisite for it. Enjoyment. Number 5. The relationship supposed to feel like life, not labor. The relationship is supposed to feel like life, not labor. Number 5, the relationship is supposed to feel like life, not labor. This doesn't mean the relationship don't require effort. But effort and enjoyment coexist. There's effort in everything that we do. And it doesn't mean that it doesn't require effort. Effort and enjoyment, they coexist. Because a healthy relationship has what? Laughter without force. Just laughter. Right? A healthy relationship has laughter. If you got a relationship and you don't have no laughter, you have no enjoyment. There's no way you can have enjoyment and you don't laugh. There's got to be laughter. And you can be yourself. You can be yourself. Thank you, Majestic, for the train. You can be yourself. The relationship, again, should feel like life, not labor, but life. It's not hard work, right? It's supposed to be with ease. It's supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be with ease. And that's just how it works. That's just how it functions. That's just how it flows. That's just how it moves. There's a rhythm, right? There's a rhythm. There's a rhythm. So there has to be laughter. Come on, in that relationship. A healthy relationship got laughter. The Bible says what? Laughter doeth good like a medicine. Keep it medicated. If laughter doeth good like a medicine, then let's doggone keep the relationship medicated. Let's keep it medicated. There's no sickness that's going to come up on this. We're going to keep it medicated, heavily medicated. Laughter doeth good like medicine. Well, doggone it, let's give it a dose every day. Let's medicate this bad boy. You know what I'm saying? What medication do? Remove pain. No pain up in here. Why? Because we laugh. Laughter removes pain. Medicine removes pain. Take away pain. Laughter do it good like a medicine. It's medicated. Woo, it can medicate it. No pain up in this relationship. Let's remove the pain. Let's laugh. Number 6. Number 6. Enjoyment is a spiritual indicator. Enjoyment is a spiritual indicator. Enjoyment is a spiritual indicator. Now, here's something a lot of people don't realize. Enjoyment is not shallow, it's spiritual. Why you think the devil don't want you happy? Why you think the devil don't want you to enjoy? There are husbands and wives today that don't even enjoy each other. They don't even enjoy there's no enjoyment in the relationship. And the devil's sitting back happy. He hates it because enjoyment is spiritual. Well, how do we know it's spiritual? Well, I just gave you the scripture. God freely gave us all things to enjoy. Whatever God gives is spiritual. Enjoyment is spiritual, is a spiritual indicator. The devil hates it. Thank you. With a passion. With a passion. And the devil don't want you to be what? Enjoying each other. The devil don't want you to be enjoying each other. If God gives us all things freely to enjoy, then the absence of enjoyment is a sign of misalignment. The absence of enjoyment is the sign of emotional baggage, misplaced expectations. Enjoyment cannot be absent from your relationship. It has to be present. It has to be in full effect. Not sometimes, but all the doggone time. Enjoyment must be in full effect in the relationship. What is very sad is there's some husbands and wives who haven't laughed together in a long time. They haven't even laughed together, played with each other, joked with each other, pick at each other, just to laugh, just to have fun. In a very long time. Then that relationship, that's why it's so sick. It's sick. It is sick. Medicated. Bring laughter back. And you'll bring enjoyment back. You can heal the relationship. God gives us the antidote. He done wrote the prescription. Laugh. Enjoy each other. And you can heal the wound. You can heal what's been broken. The problem is that a lot of couples, they don't want to fill the prescription. They don't want to fill it. He done wrote it. What some of these relationships, some of these marriages need is a good 3 doses a day of laughter. 3 good doses a day for the next 30 days. 3 good doses a day of laughter. 3 doses. And watch what happens. You'll be on this medication for years. Now this is the medication that you want to be on for years. All that other stuff, you need to be like, you know what? I bind it in the name of Jesus. I bind this up in the name of Jesus. The only medication I need to be on for the rest of my life is laughter. That's the only medicine I need to be on for the rest of my life is laughter. Laughter. I want y'all to get that today. The only medicine you want to be on for the rest of your life is laughter. Because Jesus said, laughter doeth good like medicine. Cool beans. I want to be on that for the rest of my life. And he already wrote a prescription for unlimited amounts. He done gave you a prescription for an unlimited, for a lifetime supply of laughter. Now let it do you good. Let it bring healing. Let it remove all the pain. That's the medicine I'm going to be on for the rest of my life. Laughter. Period. Number 7. I'm almost finished. Number 7. Thank you, Brother Donovan. Number 7. But I'm talking all right. Let me see 2 more choo-choo trains. Can I see 2 more choo-choo? If I'm talking all right. See, can we hit this goal? If I'm talking all right. Number 7. Becoming someone who is easy to love. Becoming someone who is easy to love. Don't you want to be easy to love? Don't you want to be easy to love? How would you know if you're easy to love? How would you know if you are easy to love? How would you know if you are easy to love? That's what the Lord put you on here for, to be loved and to love. Okay. How do you know that you are easy to love? No stress or drama. Because I love myself very intentionally and giving love. Okay. Okay, let me tell you how you know you're easy to love. Notice I'm seeing a whole lot of I. You know what? You will tell yourself whatever you want to tell yourself. That ain't how you know you're easy to love. You know why? Because you're not loving yourself like that. I'm not saying you don't love yourself. I'm saying you're not loving yourself. You giving it to somebody. Are you or are you not? So if you giving it to somebody, then that person will tell you if you're easy to love. It ain't for you to say you're easy to love. It's for that person that you're supposed to be loving. It is that person who will tell you you're easy to love. That's how you know you easy to love or not. Because the person that you say you loving will let you know. Because think about it. You can say all day long, yes, I'm very easy to love. But the person you love and say you hard to love. Who you think I'm going to believe? I sure is not going to believe you. I'm going to believe the person that you're supposed to be loving. I mean, that's how that works. How you grade yourself in that area, that's for somebody else to do. It's like a woman calling herself a virtuous woman. Huh? Huh? It's like you calling yourself a virtuous woman. Huh? Who told you that? You understand? Who told you? If the man never told you, how you just... Because if you think you know so, then you're arrogant. I'm sorry. If you think you know that you are, it's because you're arrogant. It's not for you to know. It's for the man to know. The scripture didn't say, when you read it, it didn't say, woman, don't you know you're a virtuous woman? No. It was talking to the man. And he asked the man the question, who can find a virtuous woman? Well, if a man gonna find one, he first got to identify it. I mean, if the man got to say it. You understand? So just a woman saying she's virtuous don't mean it don't have no weight. The only time that has weight is if that man say it. Now, if that man tell you, can't nobody refute it. Who can refute it? If the man that you with says you are a virtuous woman, nobody can tell you you're not. See, your mama can't tell you, your daddy can't tell you, because you're not in a relationship with your mama. You're not in a relationship like that with your daddy. So they can't tell you. It's the man that you're in relationship with that tells you. It's like when Boaz talked to Ruth, he said, I perceive that you are a virtuous woman. Boaz told Ruth that. Ruth never said she was. Ruth never said she was a virtuous woman. That never came out of her mouth. At no time ever did Ruth ever say she was a virtuous woman. Never. Never. That's why women, I'm sorry, that's not something for y'all to say. It's like a man running around calling himself the GOAT. Well, who the heck told you the GOAT? You know what I'm saying? You pumping yourself up. See, the scripture puts it this way. For some of you that may feel some type of way right now, I'm going to give you scripture and context for what I say. Okay, it says this. Let no man think of himself more highly than he ought. That's what it says. No man should think of himself more highly than he ought to. So for a woman to walk around and say you're a virtuous woman, wow, really? That's where you put yourself at? Okay. That's why Michael Jordan will never say he the GOAT. Other people say it. When they even ask him, he say, I don't get in it. I don't, that's not for me to say. I don't say that. I don't do that. No, that's y'all talk. That's for y'all to do. Y'all sit back, y'all watch. That's for other people to say. Oh, he the GOAT. That's the greatest of all time. Michael Jordan, he that dude. That's why when LeBron came out and called himself, I'm the greatest, that's why he caught so much slack. You pumping yourself up? Really? So you making yourself the greatest. That means you're not. If you got to say that about yourself, then that means you're not. That's for other people to say. That's not for you to say. So that's for that man to say. That man that you will call you a virtuous woman. Then you're a virtuous woman. And see, some men say it in other ways because some men they're not, probably scriptural sound. You understand? And so they don't know the terminology. Some men just don't know the terminology. Right? They don't know the terminology, so they'll say it to you in another way. That man will say, you're an amazing woman. God, Lee, you're an amazing woman. I'm so glad to have you in my life. You're the best woman I ever had. I thank God for you. That's what he's saying, you're a virtuous woman. Some men don't know the terminology, so they'll say it in another way to you. And that's basically what he's saying to you. So you'll always let the other person tell you who you are. as relate to the relationship. And that's what it is, and can't nobody refute it. If your man called you an amazing woman, who can refute it? I don't care who know you and what other people thought about you and whatever. No, if that man, the man you with, he called you an amazing woman, can't nobody refute it. You are an amazing woman. If she called you an amazing man, who can refute it? She called you an amazing man. It made no difference what woman knew you in the past and don't. That woman said you are an amazing man. Who can refute that? Can't nobody fight that. And that woman said that man is amazing. Who can fight it? Nobody. When the person you with tell you who you are, can't nobody speak against it. Nobody. That's who you are. And so the biggest thing today, y'all, is enjoyment. And you want to be enjoyed. You want to be enjoyed. Both parties want to be enjoyed. The man want to be enjoyed. The woman want to be enjoyed. Right? So we have to enjoy each other. Because people don't stay where they're just loved. They stay where they are enjoyed. Don't you want to be enjoyed? So the relationship prerequisite is enjoyment. So God did not design relationships to feel like a burden you carry. He designed it to feel like a gift you experience. God never designed, again, a relationship to feel like a burden that you carry. He designed it to feel like a gift you experience. Not a burden, but enjoyment. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got for you. Any questions? Appreciate you. Any questions you got? Put your question in the chat, or you can come up and ask me your question. Any questions over here on YouTube before I go to you? I got a question, put it in the chat if you got a question for me. Any questions, you can put it right here in the chat, or you can come up in the queue. I'll bring you up. You can ask me the question. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Hello? Hello, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
I just wanted to say it's amazing that you've articulated what my problem has been in my relationships for so long. So thank you for that.
Oh, I appreciate you.
My question is, you said don't monitor the relationship, which is what I've been doing a lot. But then you said you have to nurture the relationship. So how do you do that without monitoring it?
Okay, good question. Monitoring, when I said monitoring, I'm not talking about paying attention to it, right? You have to pay attention to your relationship, but monitoring it is nitpicking it. That's what I'm talking about. You know, that's why I said I gave the comparison when I said conversations feels like interrogations. Love feels like pressure. You measure everything that's going on. You measure every movement, every experience, every whatever. That's monitoring it. You know, but paying attention to it is paying attention to its health, to its growth. That's different. Paying attention to him, learning him. That's different. So when I'm talking about that monitoring, it's like you gotta, you got the flashlight on and you just looking everywhere, finding everything that's wrong. No, not this right. This like you're nitpicking it. Yeah, is it making sense? You understanding what I'm saying?
It does, yeah, it does make sense, and I'm not confessing fear, but that's one of the things I'm hoping I won't do
Is what?
in my next relationship,
Is what?
and I'm trying to figure out nitpicking or
Oh,
monitoring too much.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's a
monitoring instead of nurturing.
fear.
Yeah.
What are you afraid
So
of?
I know what my problem is now, but
Yeah,
now I have to figure out how do I make sure I don't do this. And I mean, sometimes you have to face things, and I just have to face that this has been an issue for me, and I really have to figure out how not to do it again.
what do you think? What do you fear? What do you think it is that you fear?
I don't know. I know in the past I've feared being taken advantage of.
Okay.
Um, so I don't know. I guess I feared not being taken advantage of, and if I made sure I monitored everything, I wouldn't be taken advantage of. But this last relationship I had was, I mean, a really good one, and I couldn't figure out why it ended. But you articulated it so well, I began to monitor the relationship instead of just enjoying it
Yes.
and just taking it day by day. One of his complaints was, and I mean, the good thing I did this time was I listened to what he said. I didn't negate what he said. I listened.
Okay.
I took it in.
Okay.
One of the complaints about me he had was I never wait. I didn't wait, and I didn't understand that when he was saying it. But I think that relates to monitoring instead of just enjoying and nurturing.
You seeing everything. You seeing everything that you seeing things you don't need to see. And then you can see things that's really not what it is when you're in that monitoring state. There's a, like you say, a fear and you get a false read on things, right? And that becomes a lot. That becomes a lot, especially when it's a person you're with a person that's loving you, that just wants something with you, and they just want to enjoy it. They just want to flow with ease, right? And you just enjoying what you have. Yeah, you just enjoying what you have, building what you have, appreciating what you have, instead of being this almost like this private investigator, so to speak, right? Where you just watching, just sitting back watching everything because of that fear. And that's, that can hurt. And it can hurt it. So just, enjoy it. You don't have to monitor it like that because you'll see things that's bad on you. That's not even healthy on you. Mentally, that's not even good for you. That is not good for you, right? And so just enjoy it. That's, enjoy it. So moving forward, like you said, you saw it, thank God, that's great. So moving forward, do what God say, He's giving you all things richly to enjoy. Enjoy it. Enjoy the moment, enjoy now. And a man who has stepped forth and he wants to commit to you and he see a future with you and he's ready to build with you, enjoy it. Just enjoy every day. Enjoy every day.
I'm going to try to. I'm going to do some self-evaluation too, because even as you're talking, I'm finding that I think maybe it relates to, I don't know, I just have a fear of things moving slowly. I'm just like...
What do you mean?
I don't know what it is. I'm going to do some self-evaluation.
Okay, here's the thing. Let me speak to that. Let me speak to the fear of things moving slow. Okay. You'll never enjoy. You'll never be able to enjoy it if you have a fear of things moving too slow. There is time. You have to allot whatever time it's going to take for you to get to wherever it is you're trying to go to in the relationship. I'm going to give you a Bible example. When Jacob met Rachel, right? And you know this story. When Jacob met Rachel, he went to her father and said, I will work for you 7 years to marry her. And the father agreed. But here's what's important, and this is the part that's going to speak to exactly to what you just said. The fear of moving too slow, right? Okay. So he went and he worked 7 years for her. And when the 7 years was over, not Tony words, what is written in the Bible, what Jacob said was, the 7 years felt like a few days. When you enjoying a person the right way, when you flowing in what God tell you to flow in, time is not a factor. Why? Because you're going to get to where you want to be. You'll look up and you're married. And all you'll be saying, man, time went by. When you're enjoying it. But if you rob yourself of enjoyment, don't rob yourself of enjoyment. You're going to miss too much. And then if you rob yourself of enjoyment, you may not even end up where you want to be. Don't rob yourself of enjoyment. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the connection. Enjoy. See, look at it through a different lens. Enjoy getting to know the man. Like really getting to know the man. If you never really took the time to intentionally pay attention to a man, the next man come along in your life, I don't know if you have a relationship now or not, but the next man come into your life, enjoy the moment. Enjoy getting to know that man. Enjoy paying attention to that man. Enjoy laughing with that man. Enjoy spending those times that y'all have together. Enjoy it. The Bible said that's why it said, don't tomorrow take care of itself. Who knows if tomorrow ever comes? But if we don't, listen, if we don't see tomorrow, God bless us with today. Now what we did have was today. Now how do we make today? How was today? And when you live that way and you think that way, time just moves. And all this moving too slow stuff, that be out the window. And you look up, like I say, and you marry. You look up one day, he down on one knee. That's what happens. When two people are enjoying what they have and they enjoying each other, that's how it happens. So don't have that fear. That's the the devil. God has not given you the spirit of fear. Love,
Right.
power, and a sound mind. Fear takes away that sound mind. Fear interferes with what? Love. Fear interferes with your power. Fears interfere with your sound mind. And God has not given you the spirit of fear. So that's what you do.
Exactly.
Right. You already identified it. You already know where you are. You came and you're saying, you already know that area right there. Do it. And don't rob yourself.
Can I share one more thing with you while I have
Absolutely.
you on the line?
Go ahead.
So I'm being honest because, I've been following you for a while and you're really, really helping me with this.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I feel that it's my responsibility, and I don't know where this comes from, but I seem to take the responsibility that you just explained the man should have. I end up feeling like I'm the one that's supposed to make everything happen, and I don't know why. I don't know why I do that.
That you say you feel that you're supposed to make everything happen within the relationship.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
No.
And I don't know why.
I got you. It goes back. It goes back to that one word. The why goes back to that one word. You remember what it was? Start with an F.
Fear.
Fear. Fear. That's the reason. You don't have to do everything in the relationship because you want it to be perfect. When you do that, it's because it's what's happening, in your mind. You don't want to you lose it, or you don't want to be doing all this for nothing, or you want it to be good, and you wanted it this, and you wanted it that, and you wanted it, and you want. That's fear. Relax. You don't have to do his part. All you're required to do is your part. That's it. You can't do everything in a relationship. That man has his part to play. He got his part to play. And he's supposed to do what he's supposed to do. You only can focus on what you're supposed to focus on, and you do what you're supposed to do. That's it. So, in other words, like I was saying earlier, okay, if you meet a man, and this man like you, and after getting to know you, and he want to move forward and commit to you, and all those wonderful things, right? And be that man for you in your life, the man that you need. Okay. What's your job? Right there. What's your job?
To wait, follow his lead.
4 words. Take care of it. Flow in the ability that God already gave you. This is not out of your position. This is who you are as a woman. You're a nurturer as a woman. You know how to take care of people naturally, instinctively, as a woman, right? Instinctively, you know how to take care. Well, the man comes along and gives you a committed relationship because he values you and he honors you and you're worthy, and he want to give you that. He don't want to play with you. He don't want to leave you guessing. He don't want you to be confused. No, he's going to honor you and give you a committed relationship, and then he is going to be the man that he is supposed to be for you. What's your job? I'm going to take care of that. If you're going to give me that, I'm going to take care of it. Well, let me support you. Let me build you up. Let me encourage. Let me learn your touch. When you out there and then you come and I meet you and you're a man and you done fought the world, right? I'm tranquility for you. I'm peace for you. If he love his feet rub, that's his touch. Come here, let me hold your feet. Put them right here. Put them right here. He ain't even ask, but you already know. I already know you out there in this world doing what you're supposed to be. I know you out here fighting. I know you probably had a bad day. You probably got overlooked. You trying. Come here, bring me your feet. That's taking care of it. Look, come here, let me look at you. Look at me. Look at me, baby. Look at me. You can accomplish whatever you want. You're greater than what you even believe you are. And it don't make no difference who don't believe in you. I want you to know I believe in you. Affirmation. That's taking care of it. That's what a man needs. That's what a man wants from his woman. Oh my gosh. You putting an S on his chest. You making him love you even the more. You creating even a stronger bond between you two. Because now not only are you taking care of his need, and you talk to him right, and you talk to him right, and you talk to him correctly, and you respect him, you honor him. Oh my God. You let him know how much he's appreciated by what he do and the man that he is. You don't let that go unappreciated. Oh my God. You taking care of it. That's taking care of it. When I say a woman take care of it, that's how you take care of it. And guess what he do? He continue to be that man. Right? He continue. That's how when the scripture says, let her breast satisfy you at all time and always be ravished by her love. That man, he be satisfied with you. He's ravished by your love. Because you're taking care. That you're giving him what he needs as a man from his woman. And that's what make him feel like a man. You bring out all the man in him. You do that. Only a woman can do that. His mama can't do that. His sister can't do that. His auntie can't do that. His daughter can't do it. Only his woman can bring him to make him all the man he's supposed to be. Only his woman can. That's the way God set it up. That's the way God set it up. So don't be afraid. Don't move with fear. Don't move with fear. You flow in the woman that you be that woman that God naturally made you. And you just flow there. He'll do his part and you do your part. But don't function in that fear. That's the devil, because he don't want you to have a good relationship.
Right.
Yeah, that's that no good devil.
Thank you, Tony.
Absolutely.
I'll keep you posted too.
All right, you do that. You do it. Now ho. Wait. So this is current.
No. So
Okay.
my last relationship ended last year.
Okay.
I did lose him. He ended up marrying somebody else.
Okay.
So I've been kind of not dating, kind of evaluating.
Okay.
Myself. I'm not afraid to meet anybody. I'm not going to be afraid anymore, but I haven't been really meeting anybody, letting anybody in, because I want to make sure that I don't make the same mistake. My last relationship, like I said, was better than any relationship I've ever had, and I think it was because of the person also.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, but I learned a lot, and I just realized you're never too old to learn. No. And I'm just thankful that I learned, because some people don't learn at all.
Absolutely.
So I'm looking forward to meeting someone, and I'm just gonna have to take it really slow, and try to not, because as I was listening to you talk just now, I realized my focus was so much on me that the things you're saying, that I was expecting him to nurture the relationship for me, so I had it backwards. And my
Right.
eyes were so focused on what I was getting that I really wasn't given anything. And I
Right.
really did not realize that. So,
That's it. There you
yeah,
go. Now that's big.
yeah.
And I'm glad that's
Yeah,
huge. It really is. And I'm glad that you saw it. So don't be
yeah. So
afraid.
I'm really gonna,
Hmm.
yeah, I'm gonna let somebody in. I'm gonna go out on a date with somebody or something,
All
and
right, good. That's what you do.
take my time.
Take your time.
So
Don't
I'll
worry
keep
about
you
it.
posted.
There you go. You're not going to make the same
Thank you,
mistakes, right?
Tony.
I appreciate you. Thank you for sharing, okay?
You're welcome.
All right. Good stuff. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Can we get Miss Flowers connected here? All right, don't look like I can get you connected here, Miss Flowers. You're not getting a connection. I wasn't getting a connection, Miss Flowers. You got to try to come back on again. I mean, try to come back up. Hello there.
Hello, good afternoon, Tony.
Good afternoon. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm
Good.
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 Yeah, how are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you very much. I'm doing good. Can't complain.
That's good.
Absolutely.
I was sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm listening. What's on your mind?
Okay. No, I was just listening to the lady before,
Hmm.
but to put mine into perspective, is just the flip side of what she just says.
Okay.
You know, you meet that man that comes into your life and, you know, handed you everything, want you to be his wife and everything, and you get that. And then after all of that, then you're nourishing, you're taking care, you're being his everything, you know, doing everything, looking after him right, doing everything right. But then he stopped giving into the relationship. What do you do about that?
You say he stops giving.
Yeah, like his time, his effort, love, you know,
Yeah.
attention, care, nothing whatsoever.
And how long the relationship was going on?
Well, the relationship, 10 years, married for 4.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Thank you. I need some. Okay. Married for 4. Still married?
Sort of.
Say it again.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is
But it's totally gone. It's totally gone.
okay. All right. It's different. Now marriage. I approach marriage a little different. You know.
Yeah.
When did the change start? About how long ago you saw the change?
Well, the change is like a year after the marriage.
A year after.
Yeah.
Okay. And things hasn't been good all of that time, or you have moments.
Moments.
Okay. Have y'all? When the last time y'all had a conversation about this?
They have conversation all the time. They talk about it all the time.
Your spouse?
Yeah, talk about it all the time.
He talks about it all
But
the time.
well, I instigated talking about it all the time. But then, you know, when he try to talk to him about, but he just doesn't respond with nothing. You know, just like a blank space, and you talk and talk, and then that's it.
Have he?
Doesn't.
Okay. Have he said anything to you about like you, meaning like certain things
That's
that
the thing.
that he,
He's just explaining nothing. Just just a blank space.
so he haven't said anything, certain things that you do that he don't like, or he's like something, certain things he's tired of. He don't say any, he haven't said anything like that to you, like nothing.
I try to get all of that. What is the problem? What's happening? Is it me? Is it him? Is it work? Is it his business? What
Yeah.
it is? You know, sometimes he says, oh, he's not in a good headspace. Sometimes he says he's feeling sick. We go to the doctor, we do everything, but he got perfect health. There's nothing wrong with him.
Okay. So you don't feel the affection, none of that.
No, there's none of that. Doesn't give any of that.
Do y'all go anywhere together?
No, nothing. Don't do anything together.
Don't do nothing together. Okay.
He doesn't want to. I try to, but he doesn't want to. Says he's tired or some excuse or something.
Okay. When the last time y'all been somewhere together as a couple?
2022.
22.
2022. Yeah,
When was the last time y'all been somewhere together as a couple?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And it was the worst holiday ever.
Okay. So at home together and y'all still in the same, under the same roof?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, and he won't talk. You just can't get nothing out of him. He just won't talk at all. Huh?
He's not saying what the problem is.
He won't say. Okay. Okay. And I'm assuming you trying.
Yes, I tried. I tried for a long time. I tried everything, but then we just we had to, because the divorce. I'm planning to do the divorce, but I don't know. I'm still trying to see if something will work out or if he wants it, because where I get married, I didn't get married to divorce.
Right.
So I'm still trying to see if he wants it or not. But
Okay. Okay. And you've told him you getting to the spot where of divorce. Have you said that to him?
yes, that's something yeah we've discussed it years and years, and we've been discussing it for
Okay.
years now, because you know we just because we have my youngest, she's just gone off to university, so we hold it together, you know, through her final year of high school. We hold it together, but now she's gone off to university, so there's, you know, nothing more to hold together.
Okay. And when you speak divorce, he's not saying much. He's still nonchalant about
Yeah,
it.
he just says, oh, if I didn't love you, I wouldn't marry you, but that's neither here nor there with that.
You still love him?
I don't care about him. I don't think I'm in love with him anymore, but I do care about him.
Are you skeptical about the divorce?
I am. Sometimes I feel like I need a bit of fun in my life or something, and then another time I feel like, okay, you know, I'll try.
So you don't really want it. But
It's
it's like,
something that I really want, but if he change or some things that we can work on, if he is willing to work, then you know I'll work.
okay. So if he's willing to change, that you're ready, right? then that means you really don't want the divorce.
Not something that I really want, but I'm thinking, am I gonna spend another 4 years, hanging around like this?
Okay. Okay. So just hearing, face value, just hearing what you're saying, um, on face value. Like I said, I can't tell you what to do in this case because you know your situation, you in your house, you know how it is, and how long things have been going on the way they have been going on, and you're not getting anywhere or whatever. And so all I can say is, you have to do what you feel is best for you. Okay. And whatever that is, if it's saying, let me get a mediator, let us get counseling, if he'll do it, I don't know, sit with someone neutral that don't know you, don't know him, not affiliated with nobody y'all know, someone just, that y'all can just sit and talk to, if that's it, then you do it. If you're at your wit's end and you ready to make a change, then that's it. That's for you to decide, and that's going to have to be your call. But thank you. It's about, I know you want peace. You want peace in your life. You want happiness, and you want joy. You want these things, and you don't want to be deprived from these things. And so all I can say is, you have to do what's best from you. And just hearing it and taking it on face value, you have to do what's best for you. And again, whatever that is. If it's taking another step, then take it. If you want to see if you'll do counseling with someone neutral, then do it. Sitting down and having a heart-to-heart and make him talk. No, you're going to talk to me because this is exactly where I am. I'm about to walk out the door and I'm not coming back, so you got to talk to me. There's no more silence. There's no more being nonchalant. You have to talk to me. If you don't want me to go, then talk to me. Tell me something. No more silence, no more that. If it's you sitting down and putting your foot down in a way that, you got to talk to me right now because I'm about to walk out the door for real. So you can't be silent no more. No more silence. You got to tell me what it is. Then you do that. So whatever it is, that's when I say, you do whatever you feel you need to do in this situation. What's best for you right now. That's what you do.
That's the thing. I'm just like in two minds, just going around and around and around. But that's been happening for a while now. I suggest counseling to him, and he's like, "Oh, what am I going to say to a person?"
No. See, here's the thing you have to do in this situation. You have to take the initiative that he's not going to take. It's not sitting back hearing, well, what am I going to do with it? Y'all in a state of emergency. This is what I call the state of emergency, and you're in it. So there's no sitting down talking about, what I'm going to say. No, it's me setting it up. See, that's you go and set it up. It's done. Here's the date. This is when we're going. Well, you'll find out what you're going to say to him when you get there. There's no what I'm going to say and all this. We passed that. Right? You're at a place where you pass all of that. Now you leave me with no choice. I've set it up. It's set. And this is you see what I'm saying? This is the date and this is the time. Let's go. You'll find out whatever you're going to say at that time. So, you know what I mean? That's what you do. Yeah. Take the initiative. Take the initiative. And you got it. And we wish you I wish you the best.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. I'll try that. Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Okay. Absolutely. Yeah. Sometimes, man, things that is in a state of emergency, and you just got to move. You just got to do it. Here's what it is now. Here it is. Let's see. I get Miss Flowers back. See if she get connected.
Hello.
There you go. All right, you connected now. How you? Good. How you doing?
All is well. How are you?
I'm doing good. Can't complain.
Good. How's the whole crew? I see the whole crew sometimes.
Absolutely.
I'll swing by. They
Yeah.
seem like they're doing good as well.
All is well.
Just good.
All is well. You well?
So my question, all is well too. A little busy. They're back from school.
Okay.
So a little bumps, little, boundaries and some discipline here and there.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, it's fun. Fun. So my question is this, is that what I've noticed is that people, we talk about self-reflection for health, self-reflection for anything, right? But I don't think we do self-reflection in the bedroom. I don't think people realize, why do I have this appetite? And when I have this appetite, what does it make me be or become? And I think that people really have to sit there, understand it, because there's certain appetite that we have picked up. It might make us feel good, but it's not good for us. That's one of those things you gotta, investigate what's really feel good and what does it really mean to you at that point.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying not to say too much, but say a lot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So, what do you? And I notice in certain relationships, not everybody's cup of tea. Some people are teachers. Some people want things ready, and some people don't mind teaching. And then my thing is when you go to certain panels, the ones who are, I don't want to call them manipulators, but the ones who are trying to get people to do what they want. They're like, oh, if you don't do this, you ain't gonna find a man. If you don't do that, not everybody is like that, but there is some truth to it, right? Because of what society has portrayed to men, that they need to have this. If your woman's not doing this, then the marriage doesn't last. But honestly, intimacy is in the mind, and whatever goes beyond that is what you guys put together. You know what I mean? Communication, all that good stuff. But with that being said, I feel like people have to be real with themselves to ask themselves, is this the appetite do I really, is it something, does it come from a good place, this appetite that I have? And if it does, am I willing to teach this person, or do I have the patience for it? And I think sometimes people always say, I want a good woman, I want a good man, and then boom, that good man comes. But what you really crave is more than what you're asking for. The appetite in the whatever the criteria you're looking for doesn't level the same. Because the appetite is here, then criteria is down here, and then now it's a different story. And I think people have to do a lot of more self-reflection with it, because you miss out on good people for different reasons.
Yeah.
I know I went around the circle.
Well,
I know you got it.
basically, that's a conversation, but that's an open conversation.
Right.
That is a fearless conversation. That you can't be fearful to talk about it. That's the problem a lot of couples run into. They have certain ways about them and whatever desires, but they don't communicate it to the person that they're with. And so, and it's communicating, like I say, without fear.
Right.
And talking to each.
And no judgment too.
And no judgment, absolutely. And no judgment. Yeah.
Right.
And no judgment. So like so you talk freely, you flow freely, and then doing that leads to a better situation. When things are properly verbalized and communicated and shared with each other, it leads to a better experience between the two. problem is a lot of couples don't have a conversation. The truthful conversation. And so you got to have that truthful conversation without embarrassment, judgment, and all that stuff, and fear. And flow. When that happens, like I say, that take care of everything else that you were just talking about. Because that's a conversation, but a fearless conversation. If there's any... Go ahead.
No. I was gonna say usually people don't do that conversation, or they'll speak on something, right? I can do this and this and this, and just to win the person over. And then when it comes to that time in the bedroom, half what they say they could do don't even do. So they portray that they are this person, but what they're not, or they don't have that conversation and just jump to a conclusion. Because I feel like certain times in certain panels, people are like, well, I'm not gonna marry someone until I test it, until I see what you are in the bedroom. But how do you know if the person doesn't know how to do it? But then if you teach the person, that person might be better than what you used to.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So.
Yeah. I'm not a component. I'm not a fan of men saying I need to test it for a relationship. That speaks to something. That speaks to character. To me. To me, that speaks to a man's character. Because I got to test it first. Let me test it. That's something I don't resonate with. And it's, I don't know why they say that. I don't know why men say that. Let me test first and all that stuff.
Because they know they're not going to be here for long, bro. That's as soon as that phrase comes, that's more like I want to hit it and quit it.
Yeah, a lot of times. Exactly. That's why a lot of them. That's what a lot of them say it for. Because they're of that mindset, and they just want that woman. They're trying to let that woman know, you got to make sure you're good, so he can just get the access. That's all that is. It's just an access thing. That's the way of playing. That's why I say I'm not a proponent of that. When men say that, y'all got to watch the undertones on that. If he's saying that,
And then the other thing is the liquor thing, the adult beverage. I've been hearing that on the panel too. Oh, I was just intoxicated. I was this. Okay, if you were so intoxicated, why didn't you pick up something and did something to yourself, like harm you? No, you didn't, but you went and did that. So it's just an excuses. You know what I mean? But people are like, well, things happen. If you know, it's not like it was your first adult beverage. If you know adult beverage brings you to a moment of weakness or poor judgment, why would you get so intoxicated in certain areas that know that you're tempted?
He's a drunk. I mean, come on. Yeah. The man's a drunk. He's intoxicated, letting you know he's intoxicated. He's a drunk.
But they're making the excuse that they're saying,
no.
What they're trying to say is, if I was in my right mind, I wouldn't do it. But
no.
Even if you weren't in the right mind, you still got yourself there.
No, that's a beautiful thing, because they showing if any woman following them up, I blame the woman. Because if the man sitting on social media showing you exactly who he is, then a woman is crazy to be even looking at this man, considering this man, paying any attention to this man. And you need to be thankful that this man is up here showing you his true color. That's what a woman needs to be. That's not somebody to follow. That's not somebody to get in the DM. That's not nobody to even give any attention to. You need to be thankful. I'm glad this man is showing me exactly who he is. Period. That's a good thing. That's all that is. That's a good thing. That's who you know to stay away from. Yeah, that's all. Stay away from me. If he ever come in your DM, you know exactly. No response from me. I saw you. I know who you are. You showed yourself. I mean, when you talk, and even the things that a man says, if he on here saying some crazy things, that's a good thing. Now you know who the man is. Beautiful. Let them show themselves. Let them show it. That's great. Show me who you are and believe every word of it, and walk away.
The last thing is that people always say what triggers you means you're not healed. For me, I say what triggers you is your divine protection. This is your body telling you flight or fright. This is your body telling you, hey, remember what this did to you? Remember where you were here? Do you want to stay or not? Not that you're unhealed. I think the part is unhealed. I gave them an example. If you have if you had a man that he used the card to do his little transaction, right? And then you met a man, he's really good. You met another man, he's really good, and now you have a baby. And now the man's job consists of phone calls, but he usually took the phone calls in the house. Now that there's the baby crying, not knowing when, he uses the car now. Now that triggers you because that reminds you of what this other person had did. So I was telling them the best thing to do is to go to the source, to tell the man, hey, this is my past, this, and now if this man really loves you, he's gonna say, hey, you want to sit here? How can we cross over it? And then one person's like, oh, you need therapy for this. The man can't be your therapist. And then I was like, I understand that. I'm not saying the man should be your therapist, but there are certain situations it erupts as the relationship goes on. You know what I mean? It wasn't there before. You didn't have the baby before. Now there's a baby. He's doing this. It's better for you to come to the resource. Go to the source, then call your girl. Be like, hey, girl, he's in that car. Yeah, you know what so-and-so did? Yep, he's doing it too. And then who knows if this girl likes you, envious you, or really cares about you. Here she is saying, yep, yeah, girl, that's the same thing so-and-so did, and he's going to do it to you too. And then here you are, all this delusion in your head, and now he's coming in the house and you give him attitude, he's giving you attitude, and nothing's being spoken.
Yeah.
So.
I got you. Absolutely. So hold to it, you know what I mean? So watch, be careful, protect yourself, and you're going to be good. Absolutely.
But it was good seeing you.
Absolutely. You too. Thank you for coming up, okay?
As always.
All right. All right, bye-bye. All right, let's see. One more here. Hello.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
So, you was on fire today. You must have woke up with the Holy Spirit burning.
Say what?
You was on fire. I was like, learn these women something, Tony. But no, I came up here to ask you if I could give some homework to the ladies. So there is this video that I watch. I watch it sometimes when I need a reminder of what kind of woman I am. It's on YouTube. It's by Prophetess Maggie Elias. It's on YouTube, ladies. Prophetess Maggie Elias. What is a woman? And it teaches us the role. It teaches us the role in Proverbs 31. It teaches us the role, how God designed us to be. Everything Tony talked about today for a prerequisite relationship, it tells us exactly our role and how we need to take care of ourselves, the relationships. It even teaches us a little bit about men. Things that we think that men are supposed to do, that's false. That's false. That's a false narrative that society has put in our mind to make us think to stay out of our femininity. All we have to do is stay feminine, stay a woman, stay in the position God had postured us to be in, and everything else will fall into place. When you start learning how a man moves, if you watch this video, I promise you, ladies, everything that you have learned, you're going to have to unlearn it to learn the new posture you need to be in. Because everything Tony's been teaching us for the last year, if we don't have it by now, we not going to have it. If we don't have it by now, we not going to have it. We have to unlearn to relearn again. The Bible is a book for us to read, but it is the map to our life. It is the roadmap to our life. And everything Tony is teaching us, from the perspective of relationships, I never learned that. I'm learning it now. And it's making me look at dating, relationship, courting in a whole nother different perspective in life. I want that relationship Tony talks about. So guess what? I'm going to walk in my divine femininity. I'm going to take care of the relationship. I'm going to take care of myself first. I already started saying, listen, Boaz told Ruth she was the virtuous woman. So for the last, I want to say, month or so since Tony started teaching from Solomon, I said, I'm Ruth. I want to be like Ruth. I want to cultivate the field and let Boaz find me.
Stuff. Good stuff.
So there is a video, ladies.
Good stuff.
It's called What is a Woman? And it is on YouTube by prophetess Maggie Elias. We also have this thing called Daughters that my church does every 3 months, and it's called Daughters, and Maggie Elias teaches this class. Awesome for us to learn how to stay in a woman's position, because like Tony said, the man will cultivate us, but we have to take care of them. If you watch the video, you will know the position and the posture as a woman that you should be in. Because like he said, the devil is out to destroy the man. But if the man has that woman in his life that knows her position with God, she will be able to empower that man when he comes in, when he goes out in the world. He's already fighting against the devil. So we got to be that woman that can help him fight.
That's it. Good stuff. Appreciate you.
Yes, that's what I came up here to do. So ladies, that is your homework.
Appreciate you.
There's 227 of us on here. Homework.
All right.
What is a Woman by prophetess Maggie Elias.
Good stuff. Appreciate you.
Hey, yes, I appreciate you too.
All right.
Have a good day.
You do the same. All right now.
You cooking out?
Nah.
You want to go cook out with your mom?
No, it's pouring rain over here.
Oh yeah, it's pouring down raining here too.
Yeah, it's pouring down rain.
I'm in here making chicken salad. I already made some rice and barbecue some chicken in my oven.
That's what's up. All right.
All right, bye.
All right, bye-bye. Good stuff. All right. Good people. So I'm getting ready to call it. Thank y'all so very much. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for your time here on YouTube and here, of course, right here on TikTok. Appreciate it. Y'all continue to have a blessed day. Enjoy your holiday. You can go to the, like I said, the lessons. You can go back to YouTube and listen to it again. It is posted on YouTube. Everything I said today, you can always go back to my YouTube channel and watch this. Everything that I said today will be right there on YouTube. All right, right there. There's my handle right here. All right, Tony23 Talks. That's it. Thank you. So you can go back there and take a look at it. Go follow me on YouTube if you have not yet. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you go and do it. All right, and you can see it right here on YouTube. Thank everybody for again. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have an amazing